हो சக்தி 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 Oh
दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्या सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम् शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्. Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters, brothers and loving children. Today is Sri Sarada Devi Tithi Jayanti. This simply means it is the day when Mother was born according to the Hindu calendar, the lunar calendar. Ashramas throughout the world are celebrating this glorious and blessed day. On Sunday, 20th December, we were very fortunate to listen to the divine messages of our revered Gurujis. The divine Shakti or power of God incarnated as the Holy Mother for the good of suffering humanity. Thus, Sri Sarada Devi is the eternal and universal Mother of all. Holy Mother has made spirituality simple and practical for us. This year has been very difficult for the whole world. So many are without jobs and are finding it difficult to make ends meet. Our heart really goes out to them, and we pray to the Divine Mother to please help them, to bless them, give them strength, and ensure that they are well again on their feet. Mother Sharda says, the easiest and best way to solve the problems of life is to repeat the name of God silently. We may say, if God is our mother and father, then why are people suffering so much? Our revered Guruji used to remind us that if a mother scolds or even spanks her child, where will the child go? The child will cry but will cling to its mother. It comes closer to its mother and will not go to anyone else. The mother then lovingly carries the child and pacifies her son or daughter. She wipes away the tears, feeds and calms her child, who then forgets everything and begins to play again. So, amidst all our pain and suffering, we can only go to the Divine Mother, who will fill us with strength and courage and enable us to progress. At the Ramakrishna Mutt in Bangalore, there is a beautiful outdoor shrine at the spot where Mother Sharda used to meditate. It is a very peaceful place, and one can tangibly feel the divine presence of Mother here. Recently, on an auspicious day, many devotees queued to offer their prostrations to Holy Mother. A little girl who was standing in the queue with her mother got a bit tired and wandered away for some time. After a few minutes, she returned. When the mother and daughter went to prostrate to Sharda Ma's image, the child told her mother that she had seen this same lady with a white sari standing on the hill. She was blessing all the devotees with both her hands raised. This young girl was very blessed to actually see Mother, to have Mother's darshan. It also proves that Mother is present where her devotees and children worship her. Mother answers the prayers of her children and comes to our rescue. Sri Sarada Devi lived an ordinary life. Like most people, she lived with troublesome relatives and worked all day, performing the same chores like mothers, cooking, cleaning, and caring for the family. She even experienced the same sufferings that we do: health problems, poverty, and difficult relatives. Her life was not a comfortable one. Every moment of her life was to teach us how to face challenges, be patient, and remember God. Usually, when it is someone's birthday, we give presents. Sri Sarada Devi is extraordinary. Instead of accepting presents, she has given us many invaluable gifts. Her beautiful life is a perfect example for us to follow. Sister Nivedita had said, her life was one long stillness of prayer. A very special gift which is rare today is the gift of forbearance. Mother teaches us to accept whatever situation we find ourselves in without complaining. Life can be very difficult with infinite problems. Some have no jobs, others have difficult working conditions, problems with spouses, anxiety, and today many are taking to substance abuse. Mother's great value of forbearance enabled her to accept suffering courageously. She was never depressed or miserable. Swami Arupananda was an attendant of Holy Mother for many years. He was helping to construct Mother's new cottage in Jayarambati. Seeing him building Mother's house, Mother's brothers began to demand money from him. The young Swami became disheartened. He complained to Mother, saying that he would not assist with the construction of the house. He thought that Mother would sympathize with him or encourage him to continue his work. On the contrary, Mother had a distant look in her face and stood holding onto a beam with one hand. She said, "You will not do my work? That is fine. Don't do it." Swami Arupananda looked at Mother and he saw a divine halo around her. Her face shone like that of a goddess. He quickly apologized and continued his work without complaining. Often we make mountains out of molehills and magnify little problems. The right attitude helps to convert all work into worship. Then we can enjoy peace. Whatever we are doing, washing dishes, cooking, cleaning, or even doing our office work, if we convert all of these into worship, then we will not feel the burden at all. We marvel at Mother's precious gifts of calmness, patience, and understanding. Mother loved the carefree village atmosphere of Jayarambati, where she was born. Yet she willingly came to Kolkata and lived in the tiny Nahabat to serve the Master and his disciples. The door of the Nahabat was so low that each time Mother walked through it, she bumped her head. She shared this cramped space with visiting women devotees and also used it for storage and cooking. Mother calmly accepted the heavy workload that she had throughout her life. She never felt that it was a burden, but performed her work as loving service to the Lord. She tenderly took care of devotees, family members, and even animals. She did so without any frustration or concern about her own physical discomfort. Thus, Mother gives us the amazing gift of selflessness, which adds peace and joy to life. Once, when Mother was living in Jayarambati, her birthday was being celebrated with great splendor. Like a loving mother, Mother Sarada was busy cutting vegetables and affectionately preparing a meal for her aunt who had given birth a few days earlier. As there was no one to help her aunt on that day, Holy Mother gladly showered her affection on her aunt, forgetting her own birthday celebrations. The ups and downs of life did not disturb Mother's peaceful mind. Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Mother Sarada as the Divine Mother through the Shodashi Puja. Yet, after the Master's Mahasamadhi, that is, after the Master's passing away, she remained calm in the face of poverty. She did not even have salt to add to her rice. Mother did not grumble or become upset. She never felt sorry for herself but grew some rice and vegetables to feed herself. Like a real mother, Sharda Ma was incapable of finding fault with anyone. Whoever called her Ma received her love. She said, I am the mother of the wicked as I am the mother of the virtuous. Whoever addresses me as mother, I am their mother. Her consoling words are, whenever you are in distress, just say to yourself, I have a mother. She consoled those who made mistakes, saying, if my son is covered with mud or dirt, it is I, the mother, who must take care of him and put him on my lap and clean him. Usually, we feel that I must be good, pure, and spiritual to go to God or to pray to Him. But Mother assures us, you are my child. Come to me. Do not be afraid about anything, since you are coming to your own mother. When we come close to Mother Sharda, it is like coming to the holy river Ganga. All our impurities are washed away. We feel completely soothed, and an inner transformation takes place. In her presence, we feel infinite peace and know that she is ever ready to save and protect us. Mother repeated God's name 100,000 times every day and encouraged devotees to do so also. Swami Shantananda was Mother's attendant for many years. He also used to chant God's name 100,000 times a day as his worship. He became unwell in his old age, and a young novice named Salil was appointed as his attendant. The Swami was unhappy since Salil did not have regular times for his prayers. So he asked Salil to chant the name of God as he entered the room to serve him. Salil was busy and often forgot. As soon as he entered the room, the Swami asked, have you done your japa? Naturally, he had not. So Swami Shantananda called him to do it then. This happened for 3 days. Eventually, as soon as Salil touched the door handle, he would remember to take God's name. As time passed, japa became a constant habit with him. He is now the head of the Vedanta Center in Sydney, and those who have met him know that he is a God-realized monk. Sri Sarada Devi did not give discourses, but her life is one of religion in practice. If we open her precious gifts of unconditional love, patience, and the practice of prayer, we will be blessed indeed. Once, a devotee asked Holy Mother, Mother, you have taught us how to do japa on Sri Ramakrishna's name. How do we call on you? Mother answered, you can call me Radha or Sita. You can chant the name of any god or goddess that appeals to you. If that is not possible, simply say Ma. That will be enough, and I will answer your call. May Mother Sharda, our eternal Mother, birth after birth, fill our hearts with love and peace so that we can share these with all those we meet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
सुनो सबकी कल्याण करो जग का तुम विनती सुनो सबकी कल्याण करो जग का सबकी दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या, क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या। सद ज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तुम्हारा है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उस जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तुम्हारा है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उस जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का। तुम ज्ञान बड़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी।
ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान
की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय, श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती श्री दुर्गा मात की जय।
ॐ अथ सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा शिव उवाच देवी त्वं भक्तसुलभे सर्वकार्यविधायिनी कलो हि कार्यसिद्ध्यर्थम् उपायं ब्रूहि यत्नतः। देव्युवाच शृणु देव प्रवक्ष्यामि कलो सर्वेष्टसाधनम् मया तमेव स्नेहेनाप्यं वास्तुति प्रकाश्यते। ॐ श्लोकाः श्रीदुर्गा प्रीत्यर्थं सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा पाठे विनियोगः। ॐ ज्ञानिनामपि चेतांसि देवी भगवती सा बलादाकृष्य मोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति। दुर्गे स्मृता हरसि भीतिम् अशेषजन्तोः स्वस्यै स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभां ददासि। दारिद्र्य दुःखभयहारिणिका त्वदन्या सर्वोपकार करणाय सदार्थचित्ता। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। शरणागत दीनार्त परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्ति हरे देवी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते। सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्ति समन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहिनो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते। रोगान् अशेषान् अपहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टा तु कामान् सकलान् भीष्टान् त्वाम् आश्रितानां न विपन्नराणां त्वाम् आश्रितायाश्रयतां प्रयान्ति। सर्वबाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरी विनाशनम्। ॐ इति श्री सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा सम्पूर्णा। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विद्ये। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विद्ये। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विद्ये। ॐ श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती श्री दुर्गा माता की जय। Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters and brothers. Let us feel the divine presence of our beloved Mother in our hearts. A verse dedicated to Mother Sarada says, "You have tied our hearts by your affection in spite of our faults. You show compassion towards us by transforming our faults into merit. Mother, you are really wonderful. I bow to you, O Devi, the destroyer of great fears, the remover of great difficulties, and the embodiment of great compassion. Please cast your loving glance on us." Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भाग भवे। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम तत्सत्।
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की
जय।
महामाई की
जय।
स्वामी जी महाराज की
जय।
गंगा मात की
जय।
महावीर स्वामी जी की
जय।
सर्व ऋषि मुनीन की
जय। पार्वती पतये